Hello everyone, welcome to the G Sports channel, and today we are going to dive into some of the 49ers Chiefs Super Bowl film. I just want to, kind of look into some of the film, see what was going on, look at some cool plays, check out why some things happened, and kind of share what I'm looking for, or not for, well, I guess for, but also what I'm looking at with you guys. So, without further ado, let's dive right into this video. Alright, so first play of the game, or not first play of the game, first play of these highlights, we are going to see a classic Kyle Shanahan designed play. And yeah, we're all going to give him a bunch of crap for being a bad play caller at the end of the game, but let's not let that intertwine with the fact that he's one of the best play designers. So if you want to say he's not the best play caller at the end of games, fine, but God, he is definitely the best play designer in all of football, no matter what. So when people say that there is misdirection in these plays, this is what he means, or this is what they mean. It means basically every play there is something going on that is not relevant to what's actually happened. So watch the right guard and Tevin Coleman and Kyle Juszczyk. That is three offensive players that are going to be faking run to the left. And then what is it? Run to the right. Give it to Deebo Samuel on the end around, and there he goes up the field for a nice gain. But the thing is though, it's just so well designed, because as good as a play this was, they can still just run it normally. This doesn't have to be a fake. Look, this is an actual designed play where this guard pulls, Juszczyk leads, and then Deebo Samuel is instead the misdirection, where people are looking at him instead of the three other players, right? And it's just the geniusness of that. That's what confuses defenses. That's what defenses can't pick up. Oh, they can study it, but during the game, it's near impossible. Because it's just so much to think about. Alright? So, now let's kind of check out the line, see how they release over here. Obviously, the right guard's going to pull, so now it's the center who has to reach this 3-tech. And yeah, looks like he gets him. Yep. Look, watch the center, 63. Good, and then the 3-tech kind of gets washed down. Look at that. Washes the 3-tech down. Looks like 63's then out there chasing the next guy, chasing the D end. That's good effort by 63, their center. Look at the work that he puts in here. Nice. And then 69, the tackle, he's just kind of releasing. Gets a nice, well, he doesn't destroy him, but still gets in his way for a good block. And it's just up to Tyrann Mathieu to make the play. I mean, not much to say. Just an excellent design play and excellent execution. Alright, so the touchdown that they're going to get on this play, I don't want to dive too deep into, because you guys can go check out JT O'Sullivan or the QB School. He kind of talked about this video earlier today in a video that I watched, but I'll run through what he said kind of right now. So what happens is Mahomes is going to do this little counter motion towards the left, and then he's just going to turn around and run back to the right. And what that's going to do, nice art by the way, what this is going to allow to happen is the linebackers to flow, right? Because once the linebackers see that Mahomes moves to the left or their right, they're going to flow that way just for a second. See, look, that split second where they're going to go right because they think they're going right, and that split second when they go right and he turns around left, now they're late. And now it's just up to this cornerback. This cornerback's in no man's land. He theoretically should have the running back, but he also has to account for the quarterback now because he has no help. Defenders are too far behind. So now once Mahomes gives a little fake, just dives inside, nice tough play, get the touchdown. So this is going to be the 49ers' first touchdown, and I want everyone to first just remember this formation. Trips down here with Juszczyk as the wing. Tight end up here, George Kittle. Garoppolo under center, and Coleman in the backfield. And what we're going to see right here is a play-action pass. Fake the outside zone, come back to Juszczyk for the touchdown. Alright, but how did Juszczyk get open? Well, he's going to fake the block inside, alright? Because Juszczyk is obviously one of their better blockers. That isn't an O-lineman. See, just right here, come inside. Gonna fake like he's blocking. And then, whoop, flip the hips, release outside to the flat. Easy throw, easy catch. Breaks the tackle. And now green grass to the end zone. But I just want to make sure you guys remember this play. And finally, just want to mention, where the heck is his art? Why did you disrespect him like that? I want to see the Juszczyk art. Here we go, second half. Alright. This is so I've talked about this briefly on my Instagram, G_sports48. And this play is just so interesting in its concept and its design, because I've never seen anything like it before until I saw it when they pulled it off against the Saints. So what's going to happen is George Kittle is lined up as the wing in a trips formation over here, and him and the left guard are going to, well, the left guard pulls and he's going to follow the left guard. But watch George Kittle, because he's going to 180 and then come all the way around, is now the lead blocker, as once again Deebo Samuel's going to run and end around and get the ball. And now with George Kittle leading the way, block someone, and this play always ends up in at least a 10-yard gain. Just the creativity to come up with thinking, oh, this play will work if I 180 my lead blocker. I mean, when have you ever seen anything like this? Right? I mean, look at this. If this wants to play. Come on. Look at this. He takes a few steps and then just turns around. But by then the defense has already flew too much on this side. They pursued too much on this side. And now it's just athleticism, speed, get to the edge on this side. I mean, this play is so good. It is so interesting, and it's such an awesome play design. Absolutely love it. So this is the play that Patrick Mahomes fumbled on. Not much to say here except just watch Nick Bosa go to work. I mean, Nick Bosa, if Jimmy G didn't win or didn't goof the game and actually won the game, I was going to think that Jimmy G was going to get the Super Bowl MVP, but man, Nick Bosa put up a really good case like last night, because he was, out of all the defensive linemen, he was definitely putting in the most work. I mean, check the move that he puts on this left tackle, right? Just goes inside, look at the strong rip, and then the explosion afterwards. Already got him beat. Just, go get the quarterback, gets the ball. But hey, props to Mahomes. Falling on it with the awareness. Because it doesn't just drop under him, right? It doesn't just drop, it drops and then it bounces. And look at that. 49er right there. He can just pounce on it. But nope. Mahomes is going to get there first. And for Mahomes' sake, that's exactly what you want to see from your franchise quarterback. That's what you want to see. That effort, get the ball, protect the ball. Because that is your savior. That is how you win the game. If you lose that ball right there, get that turnover, look at where they get. Look at where the 49ers get it. 40-yard line. Right? So that effort to protect the ball after you drop it, good awareness, and that's just excellent football. Alright, here we are back in the red zone with the 49ers, and does this look familiar to you? Trips, tight end on the other side, or trips with the wing, tight end on the other side, running back in the backfield, Garoppolo under center. Yep, they are doing it. They are running the same play to Kyle Juszczyk that they ran earlier to get the touchdown. Now, yes, they didn't get the touchdown, but I just find it so fascinating that they can just simply run the same plays again. Like, you can run the same plays in a football game, right? Because you think, oh yeah, they won't get us with the same thing twice, right? We're not going to be fooled twice by the same play. But in reality, that's actually the opposite. If you're fooled once, you are very likely to get fooled again by the same play. See, watch. Comes inside, gets a little bit more of a block on that time, better fake, and now he's a lot more open. There's no safety right there to kind of come down and get him. But good rally. I'll give the good rally to the Chiefs defense. Good rally on them. Keep him out of the end zone by 92. Great hustle. Trips him up before he can get in. But still, the fact of the matter is, they ran the same exact play and got a first down and an inch away from the goal line. So for those of you out there who want to know what the heck a chip is, watch what Damien Williams does to Nick Bosa right here. So yeah, a little play action fake, la la la, but watch this. Boom, lowers the shoulder. Look at the hit. Look at the hit that he puts on Bosa. Lowers the shoulder right into Bosa's right shoulder. Completely pushes him off balance. That's what a chip is. That's giving your quarterback extra time. Boom, helping out the left tackle. And now watch. Allows Mahomes to step up in the pocket. And now hit him right here at the top of the screen. Boom. And now, rest of the play, this is all Damien Williams. Puts on the spin. One more little juke. And a few more yards. That's all. That play is all Damien Williams. That is a great play. Alright, so we cannot have this video without talking about how Patrick Mahomes, or how they completed this 40-yard pass on 3rd and 15, because this was pretty ridiculous. However, as much as a great play call this was also a bust in the coverage. Alright, so the 49ers are a base cover 3 team, and what that basically means is the deep part of the field is cut into thirds. There's a third at the top of the field, where Tyreek Hill is. There's a third that number 20 is covering in the middle, and there's another third that Richard Sherman is covering. Now we can see that no one is in that zone. Why? Well, he has came down here to help with the underneath route and didn't account for Tyreek Hill going over the top. So once Tyreek Hill went over the top, he was left basically one-on-one with the safety, and you got the fastest player in the league running right at you. Good things are not going to happen, so he just uses his leverage against him, runs to the numbers, and just look at how much space he has. That's a bust in the coverage. And that's why they got a big 40-yard play right there. Alright, so this is the play that I think is Patrick Mahomes' best throw of the game. And probably I'd say this is the best play of the game, aside from obviously the go-ahead touchdown. Just, this play was executed so perfectly, so beautifully, on just so many levels. I mean, first off, let's watch the release of Sammy Watkins right here on Richard Sherman. Okay, so look, just a little stutter, boom. Caught Richard Sherman with his hips turned the wrong way. Go right past him on the inside, and look at that, he's already got Richard Sherman beat. Now just separates, makes a little space, because Sherman is not the fastest guy on the planet. Not the fastest guy. And now watch the release from Mahomes. Just the accuracy of this ball is so perfect and so beautiful. I mean, that is gorgeous. And you really can't ask for anything better than that, because now you're set up deep in the red zone. 3:37 left. You can score the touchdown in obviously take the lead, which is what they do. Now, I'm a person that is always going to say that, or not always, but is going to currently say that Jimmy Garoppolo is the top 10 quarterback in this league. But the way that he played in the fourth quarter kind of scared me. And on 4th and 10, this did not help. Because you cannot take a sack on this play. You can do anything but take a sack. Right? I mean, there's just no excuse. Who cares if the receiver's triple, quadruple, whatever the number for 5 is covered? You just gotta throw it. Eli Manning to David Tyree, just chuck it up to the middle of the field, something. Give someone a chance. But to get sacked like that, that's bad. That's not good. But you know what? Props to the Chiefs, because they went against one of my biggest pet peeves in football, is the prevent defenses that some teams play in order to try and win. Right? Drop everyone, send 3 rushers, hope that maybe they give a little pressure, but in reality they don't get pressure. Quarterback just sits in the pocket and then just waits for the receiver to find the open hole in the defense, right? Like, that's dumb and it doesn't work. Which is why I absolutely love how Spagnuolo just went for the kill. Send 6 players and they pay him off, they get home. But man, watch number 55 just absolutely bully his offensive line. Just comes in, get out of my way, shoves him to the ground. That is great. And now it's just straight line to the quarterback. Get the sack, and gotta love that play for number 55, clutching it for the Chiefs.